Today we're standing in an apple orchard with a couple different varieties of apples around us. We've got Gala on one side and Fuji on the other. And so climate change is a threat to apple production because apples are a long-lived clonal perennial species, and the market puts a lot of restrictions on what people are willing to buy and what we're willing to grow. And so when you have a plant like clonal apple, it has to be flexible from season to season in order to produce high-quality fruit. And when you have climate change, you disrupt the stability of our weather, of our year-to-year variation, and that puts a lot of stress on the tree. And so my research looks into how winter stresses impact the growth and development of the apple tree during the summer season. Because while most of our apple trees can survive winter conditions, when we have big changes in temperature, that can sort of freak the trees out, and they don't really know how to negotiate that weather change. They're used to a consistent climate, and once we get to warm weather, that means spring is coming. And so as the climate shifts, they start to wake up a little bit earlier in the winter, and then they're at risk of freeze damage. When the trees undergo freeze damage, it's sort of like a small injury, and that injury can propagate year after year as the climate gets more chaotic. When you end up with too much climate chaos, you end up with tree decline. And the trees around us that are yellowing early in the season are a good example of that tree decline.